And we are done with this puppy. Oh, look, she likes you. She likes you. She's turned on by you. Whoa. Sorry, guys. It's Monday. But guess what? Monday's a good day. You know why? It's the beginning of the week. This is the Tire Garage. TTG TV is what you're watching. This is the Tire Garage, Southern California, Santa Ana specifically. Beautiful, beautiful weather year round. And guess what? This is a tire shop slash auto repair slash YouTube TV channel. My name is Pablo and I am the owner, mechanic, the custodian, the everything here. So I'm a one-man team right now. I'm looking for that other mechanic that we can have in here, but I need things to speed up a little bit more. This channel is all about entrepreneurship, showing you what it takes to run a shop, a tire shop, auto shop, and even a business, period. It's difficult work. It's a lot of work. So, stick around, hit subscribe, watch the kind of cool stuff we're doing here. If you like turning wrenches, this is the type of job that you want. So that's where I'm at. I don't know if all that makes sense or not, but I don't know. Either way, it can be edited. Join us. So what we're doing today, what we got, what do we have in the works? Jeep Wrangler, still here from last week. That we have that transmission cable. It's the bushing that goes to the shifter cable. So that shifter cable is 160 bucks. 160 is still not expensive, so I'm gonna have to order it. Let's get to work, guys. Let's get to work. Under the Jeep here. Check this out. So this is what broke. This goes here, right? When you shift, it pulls back, pulls forward. When you shift to park, it pulls it forward all the way. You shift to drive, reverse, neutral, drive, overdrive, all those other gears. But if this falls off, it's not pulling the transmission gear anywhere. So this is held on by a little plastic bushing. Here's what that looks like. This is what the little sucker looks like. Look how small it is. It's just a piece of plastic. It fits in. But as you can tell, the bottom portion is broke. So the bottom... And the worst part about it is they don't sell this piece alone. You got to buy the whole cable. She looked it up on YouTube. Somebody told her that AutoZone or O'Reilly's, apparently AutoZone and O'Reilly's sell that little piece separate, but that it tends to break again. Even if you get it from the dealer, it tends to break again. So it tends to come off. I told her, you know what, if we're gonna go 12 bucks for it at AutoZone or O'Reilly's and it's gonna break off, or we're gonna go with 160 from the dealer and it's still gonna break off, then let's try the O'Reilly's first. Let's try the AutoZone one first. See if that works. If it lasts 2 years, 3 years, maybe we'll make a habit of replacing it every 2 years, every year and a half. That way we don't wait till it breaks for us to replace it. We replace it. You're productive. You're planning ahead, basically. So I'm looking for it. I've got the guys at O'Reilly's looking for it. They haven't called me back, so I'm waiting for a phone call back from them. I found it online for 10 bucks. If I get it from the dealer, though, it's gonna be 160. So they sell the whole assembly, the whole cable, versus it just being the bushing itself, which is what this is. So we're gonna wait for it. Plus, we got one more thing. A buddy of mine dropped off his truck today. It's a Silverado. He says that when it takes off, he feels a vibration. So I don't know what the vibration is. I got to test drive. And also brakes. He says his brakes are really low, so they go all the way down. So we'll take those apart and see what it is. First, though, just like any shop, especially any shop owner, you want your shop to look clean, to be clean. And just like if you're at home, all you do all damn day is clean, 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 clean. I'm cleaning that shop all day. So I'm gonna take today for the next hour or so, you just clean everything up. Look at the mess I have. I kind of did the swept the floor of the office already. This is almost done. I'm gonna give that couch a little scrub too. A little scrub and done. I got a mess over here. Those two gas tanks need to go. Put that away, move this one over, sweep up the floors, clean up that mess right there, and tools, everything. Just give it all a good clean before we get everything started. Let's see what we got here. This came in the mail. Big ass box for this thing. Just send it in an envelope. Jeez. This is the bushing for that Jeep. Let's make sure. Hopefully it is the right part. And it's designed, I think, for the 300 and for other models. It's set for the Wrangler as well, but it didn't fit. When you go in and push it in, it doesn't tighten, so it's kind of loose. And the first few shifts are probably going to work, but after that, it's probably going to pop off again. So I'm going to get the original part. I'm going to call Dodge right now and order the original shifter cable brand new. So it's not a common issue on these for the cable to go bad. It's usually just that little bushing that goes out. So we're going to replace that. You know you like your job when a Sunday night you're thinking about, oh, Monday I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. And you're thinking of it in a positive way, right? So that means I like what I'm doing. I almost cussed, I know. I'm trying not to cuss anymore just so I don't get demonetized. But, yeah, you know how that is. But that's what it is. If you feel like you gotta go to work, feel like you want to go to work, that means you like what you do. That means that you should be doing it. That's your calling. If you hate it, don't want to go to work, don't go to work. Quit. Go somewhere else. Go do something you want to do. So, bam, that's my speech for the day. Let's throw up on the lift, put the cord in, fix this piece too. I don't think I'm even gonna fix this. I think I'm just gonna pull this tab out and just replace this little plastic thing. So this is the other piece that broke on the Jeep. I hope it focuses. I hope it's focusing so you can see it. So that piece goes in here, right? And it broke. It goes in here and it broke. Well, this piece comes with the whole hose assembly. You don't need the whole hose assembly, you just need that piece. But then we'll sell it separate. As you can see, this is the whole assembly. These are the hoses. Well, anyways, this side is the one I need. Just this one. So instead of the hassle of having to rerun all the lines, I'm just gonna pop this out. Watch. Because that's all it is. Here's the hose. That connects there. And this connects here. Great. Wasn't popped out. So I guess somebody should hold it while a little trick to pop it in hoses. If you put a little grease, it'll let you do it much easier. So there. Make sure that's fixed, that's done. Somebody pulled on this or leaned on it and broke it. That's the original part. Ow! Scrape myself on this thing. Look, piece of skin still there. Ah, that's crazy. So that's done. Make sure it's nice and fast and nice and secure. And that's fixed, that's ready to go. Run the hose back where it was. Or else I was gonna have to honestly take the computer out, because it runs through here. Look. This hose runs in here, runs through here, under that, where this is the washer fluid. Is this fluid even clean? It looks dark. So to avoid all that, having to charge her a lot of extra labor, I'm going to charge her for the parts and then just keep, I don't know if I should just keep these parts. I don't think she's going to use those hoses. And honestly, she's probably going to give me the parts. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Finally got the part, got the approval to do the job. So what we're doing is replacing the shift cable to the transfer case. So this whole device, right? Let me. There's some mess in here. So far I got everything disconnected. Here's the cable. And I'm gonna have to wiggle this into the car. So let me do some work here. The trick to doing this, okay? When you're pulling this out, this shift cable, this is a 2007 Jeep Wrangler. When you're pulling this cable out, that hole right there is kind of hard. It's almost the same size as. So this is the inside, right? This connects. This is the inside. This connects to the shifter. Pulls on this cable that connects down under by the transmission, right? This is it has two bolts here, or two nuts here, where it holds it in place. Well, this hole is barely big enough to fit this thing, but it's supposed to go through it. Well, here's a trick to it. When you're pulling it out, you saw me trying to pull it out right now. Turn it, spin it, like this. Here, let me. So the hole's like this, right? What you're gonna do is spin it, so it actually fits through it, and it actually angles it, right? Here, let me see if I can do it again, so you can actually see it. Watch. See? I hope you can see that. Ah, it's caught on something. The point is just spin it. So when you have it under there and you're pulling it, don't just yank it. You're gonna break something. Just yank it gently. Yank it gently, right? Pull it gently and turn it. Spin the wire, the cable, not the wire, the cable. So where it locks the cable in place actually turns and fits through that hole. Because that hole's like this, so you're trying to pull the cable diagonally, right? You're not just yanking up, you're going diagonal. So the corners of where it locks in place get caught on the edge of that hole. So that hole, when you turn it, it kind of frees it, it wiggles enough to where it passes through. So that's the point. In order to get it back in, kind of the same idea. Turn it. So as you're pushing it through, turn the cable, and it'll eventually just kind of go through the hole. It was fairly easy. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a pain in the ass, but it was easy enough to do. Now I'm going to go under to the transfer case. See the transmission, so we can see where it went through. We can pull it. Hopefully nothing gets caught in there. We can pull it and okay. Alright, where is it? The hole is up here. Okay. Oh, okay. Got my hand on it here. Let's see. You'll probably see it better from back here. See, it's right there. See that? I hope you could. I don't know if you could. I'm pushing it back in so I can get the other edge, because the other side went the other way on the transmission. Sorry, I'm sure you can't see much right now, but it is a very tight squeeze in here. Okay, I got my hand on it now. I'm gonna pull it out this way. There it is. There it is. See it? So the way it angles. Ow! The way it goes is this way. It circles this way. Then comes and connects here. But it goes in there, connects here. Ah! All that dirt coming from the top of the transmission. So, I think I got it far enough on the outside. Let me go back inside. As long as it sits right inside, I can then connect this. Boom, look, see how easy that's gonna be? And then I have to make sure it's shifted in neutral up there, because I'm pretty sure I left the transmission shifted in neutral. In fact, I'm 100% sure, because that's why I was able to move it back and forth here on the floor while I waited for the cable. Sorry for the bad camera positioning, but I'm I'm trying to squeeze you in a little hole and show you what I'm doing. So that's the trick, right? When you're pulling the cable out, don't just pull. Don't just pull on it. You're gonna break something. The transmission, you mess up a wire, you don't know what you messed up, and then you got a malfunctioning transmission. It won't shift, or it won't turn over, or whatever. So don't just yank it. Pull it gently, turn the whole cable, so you're spinning it, right? So as it's coming out, you're spinning it. So the corners of this edge don't get caught. And if they get caught, when you spin it, it breaks loose, okay? And when you put it back in, same idea, spin it. Spin the cable, that way it makes it easy. That's stupid, but it works. So now that I know it's shifting and everything, I'm going to test it before I put the center console and all that in together, piece it all the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to take it out for a short drive just to make sure it all works. So it shifts correctly, drive is where it's supposed to be, neutral is where it's supposed to be, reverse is where it's supposed to be. So let's go. So before I put this whole center console together, let's make sure it shifts and drives correctly. Reverse. Good. Neutral. Good. That's it. Yep. Good. So let's piece all this back together the way it's supposed to be. This whole center console is missing. See that? I don't know if you can. It's kind of dark. Here's what I need. That center console is missing. It's all over here. That one and this one. So let's put those back in. And we are done with this puppy. Oh, look, she likes you. She likes you. She's turned on by you.